want to thank you all for attending our Coffee Break Series, which we'll be having during the month of June. We will be having various topics during the month, so if you had a specific question or topic that you would like one of the guests to talk about, then just email me, because then I can get her the question or him the questions before the meeting, so then he's prepared, because we're going to be having appraisers here, real estate agents, and all that good stuff that normal people that you guys deal with every day. And in today's meeting, if you have a question, just feel free to just ask me. And I have a hard time monitoring the the chat function because I have my split screens. So just feel free to just stop me. We're a small group. And so today's topic, I'm going to talk about appraisals. I thought I would start the series of presentations by showing you a company that I feel would help you and your members during the mortgage process. And so in January and February, the interest rates were very low. And then you guys all got an influx of mortgage applications coming in and trying to figure out, how you were going to handle everything with everything coming in, and everybody just wanting the good low interest rate. And maybe you also had some people that wanted to purchase a house, but then COVID-19 hit, and then it stopped production on us. And like the appraisers couldn't go into the houses. You had staff that you had to try and figure out how to get them to work from home and some from the office. You couldn't get into the town clerk's office. And then you couldn't even close on a mortgage, because if so, you had to do it COVID-19 style, which is a little different than what we were all used to. And so that started me looking into Appraisal Firewall. I don't know if any of you have heard of Appraisal Firewall, but it is a company that you're going to see through this presentation, that it's a product that's going to help you and your members in many ways. But first, I just wanted to share something funny that I feel is appropriate for, sorry, I'm sure you guys hear all of the jets flying over me. I wanted to show you a funny cartoon that I felt was appropriate for today. And it says, normally a clothesline in a yard would negatively impact the appearance and price of your property, but I'm calling it a solar-powered wardrobe spot. And as you know, we have members, they all think that, if they add something small to their house, that they should get, $100,000 for that, something that they did to the house. And so I think that you will see with this product that I looked at, that it is perfect for these type of people, who want to actually make sure they call out that, I have got this product or this piece that should actually offer me some more money for the value of my home. So, and then this slide I'm going to show you is all instances when either you need an appraisal or you wish you had an appraisal. So a first-time mortgage, a first home, you definitely need to have a mortgage, an appraisal on it. Home equity loans, we sometimes get appraisals and sometimes we don't. And it depends. I think some of you also get take the value from the town clerk's office, and if they have 80 or 90%, you can lend up to it. Insurance checks. I know some people will come in and say, my barn just burnt down and now I have an insurance check that I need you to sign off on, but you don't even know what the property looks like today. You don't know what, how much it was burnt. You don't know the process of them actually going to be taking care of your collateral. Workouts and recovery. There are times when someone's very delinquent and you'd like to know, what does that house look like? Is it still have the same value that it had when we lent them the money? And then today's world, we have a lot of forbearance or payment deferrals. And so that actually plays a big part in, what is happening with the economy, and hopefully the value of houses are not going to depreciate because of everything. And so this is what I'm going to show you a short video on the appraisal firewall so you can see how it's going to help your members. It's really very interesting.
Verified mobile appraisal tools by Appraisal Firewall allow homeowners to take their own interior property inspection photos using their mobile phones alone. By using Verified, homeowners and appraisers remain safe and healthy through social distancing during the appraisal inspection. This results in faster loan processing and reduced fraud. First, create a folder in Appraisal Firewall to specify what property features you want details on: add living room, bathroom, kitchen, all bedrooms, and more. Then identify other property details you want to collect data on. Once the order is created, lenders post the order to the homeowner via text or email. The homeowner user installs the Verisight app on their mobile device. Once installed, Verisight walks the homeowner through stages taking the required pictures and provides descriptions on the lender. Homeowners can answer any questions the lender has. Mobile apps like Verisight are the only solution for true appraisal fraud prevention for lenders. First off, Verisight separates the photos taken on the smartphone from the pictures taken within the app. Then, all pictures taken in the Verisight app will have the benefit of geolocation and 3D room validation features, so no pictures can be manipulated. Verisight verifies that all photos are taken as subject property with default geolocation functionality. It then verifies that all pictures have a three-dimensional element, so photos are not pictures of a picture, guaranteeing that property photos are authentic first-generation photos. Once all data is gathered, Verisight securely sends it back to the lender for review. The information is formatted within the Verisight photo report deliverable in HTML or PDF format. The report includes photos, descriptions, maps of the subject property, and pinpoints where all photos were taken. Many lenders include the Verisight photo report deliverable with a full appraisal order. Appraisers can download interior property photos and descriptions to use with their appraisal, or use the Verisight photo report as an exhibit or addendum. Request a demo to learn more about Verisight today.
So I I thought that was really different because I know when I looked for appraisals years and years ago on my house, I had to wait so long to get an appraiser to come to my house because they were waiting for, if make sure they have 3 or 4 appraisals to do in my area at once. And then that made my mortgage process that much longer. And with this Verisight, it will make the process quicker and a lot more seamless. And it's attached to your all the appraisers that we deal with in Vermont. So it's a really very neat product to be used. And like the product talked about, you can build your order and then you send the orders to them and then they install the app and then they take the pictures. And what's really nice about this, they when I did the demo, they had me, take pictures of my house and stuff. It was really cool because I could put in, I have granite countertops or I have brand new energy efficient windows. So then the appraiser will know that the home has new products or expensive um, information in your system so that the member doesn't have to worry about what they are being appraised on so that they're kind of in control over it. It does do the geo functionality, and if there's no cell phone coverage, that's no problem for them. And you can send it to anyone with a mobile phone, which is it's very efficient. So this one I want to show you, I think is very good for the times when we need to do a quick appraisal on the property and we don't need to get into the robust appraisal application. You know, if you need to do it for recovery, if you need to do it for, you know, home equities, or just anything quick, as you will see.
Lenders commonly have loan products that don't require full appraisals, but current information about the site is still needed to evaluate quality. The faster you can get current verified property information, the better. Appraisal Firewall offers lenders a product that utilizes mobile devices to get clear interior and exterior photos of all your properties for faster loan processing and decisioning. Consider new construction status updates, disaster relief situations, and home equity lending. Where else would you use it? Appraisal Firewall's VeriSite photo report will speed up your loan process on low appraisal loans and other sub-loan products to reduce your costs and improve loan quality. Contact us today for a demo.
And so, sorry, like I was saying, that product, you don't need to have any, a full appraisal. It's just a quick, you send the member the app, and then if you're like doing a home equity and you just want the outside of the house and you want a copy of the inside of the house, it will send you the information right away. And it is also can be integrated into your mortgage system, and you can choose so that you can have it rotate to different appraisers if you want. You can assign an appraisal manually. You can, if you don't want to have the full product, they also just offer the VeriSite photo inspection if people just want to use that, which you don't even need to have it with your system, integrated with your system. It's just a standalone product. And the prices that I got, there's no setup cost, and you only pay every time you utilize the program. And I did get a 10% discount on the product, and you'll see that the cost per application is very small. Like a residential appraisal order is $24, and then the VeriSite is $12, but that doesn't include the 10% either. And then there's other different products and services integrated with it if you wanted additional features. And you know, I just feel like in this time that this is a really good time for a product like this, especially we don't know what's going to be happening in, you know, the next few months. And it also helps you with, you know, if you're having somebody with financial trouble, you can send them a link and you can tell them, you know, this is, you know, we need to have a picture of your product, especially for if you have Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac loans. Then I know that you need to keep up on top of the housing to make sure, you know, that it's still standing. So like I said, there is no setup costs, and it's just per usage. And there is a discount of the 10% for Vermont credit unions. If you guys want a full demonstration, then just let me know. I can connect you with the lady that I work with. And does anybody have any questions in regards to this? No? All right then. I do want to thank you. I know your time is valuable, and if you do have any questions, please let me know. Next week, we're going to be having Efficiency Vermont in here to talk about, you know, efficiencies and the new construction and old construction. And so that should be very interesting. Jeff is going to be doing the presentation. And again, I am recording this, so I will be sending it off. If you have any questions that you would like presented to one of the speakers in the next upcoming series that we have, please send me an email, and then I will make sure I get that question to the speaker. And I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.
Thanks, Christine.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Judy. Bye.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye,
Christine.
Lynn. Bye, Tim.